Hey there, everyone. It's Thakard, and welcome to a brand new series here over on YouTube. It's going to be happening every single Sunday. The series is going to be called Sneak Peek Sunday. So, what I'm going to be doing is I will be going over to Steam and looking at the early access games. I will find the ones that have playable demos, and I will be playing those demos for, well, either as long as the demo goes or for about an hour. Then I'll kind of make some opinions and, talk about what I think of the game itself. Now, I might keep the entire hour in, depending on how it looks, or I might chop it up and edit it down. I haven't decided yet. That being said, the very first game that I want to take a look at is one that I've had my eye on for a little bit, and it is called Voidtrain. So, Voidtrain, it says, become a crew member of an interdimensional express train, discover a new world full of mysterious creatures, enemies, and places, upgrade and customize your train, gather new materials, and build better weapons, play solo or online co-op with up to 4 people. Now, the reason why I decided to use this one as our starting one is because just had a really interesting concept to it. That you're upgrading an interdimensional express train. You're going through these interdimensional gates and you have to do crafting for better weapons and stuff like that. It really kind of just hits that really cool crafting aspect that I really enjoy. So this one is already released into early access. It has a cost right now in early access of $30 or your equivalent there. It is a single player online co-op. It does have cross-platform multiplayer. Currently has partial controller support and Steam Cloud integration. It is, it's also made by HypeTrain Digital. Sorry, HypeTrain. They are developing and publishing it. We scroll down a little bit farther here. We will take a look at the system requirements for you. Minimum for it is the 64-bit Windows 7, 8, or 10. Do remember that if you're on Steam, I believe they're stopping their support of 7 and 8, so you're going to have to be getting 10 or higher sooner than later. The processor for minimum is a Intel Core i5-2400 at 3.1 gigahertz or an AMD FX 6300 at 3.5 gigahertz. So this is some pretty old tech, so quite a few people probably can play this at least on minimum. 8 gigs of RAM. A graphics card is a GTX 670 or analogous with 2 gigs of VRAM, and you will need a 35 gigabyte worth of space on your hard drive. And if you're doing co-op type stuff, you need a broadband internet connection. The recommended specs is an Intel Core i7-4770 at 3.4 gigahertz or an AMD Ryzen 5 1600 at 3.2 gigahertz. I'm running an AMD Ryzen 7 1800X. So we'll turn everything up on high and see how it does. 8 gigs of RAM, once again. And then for graphics, an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970 or equivalent from AMD at 4 gigs of RAM. I'm running an Radeon XT 5700 XT. Once again, 35 gigs. So, all right, let's take a look at how this looks in game, how it plays, and whether or not we like it. All right, let's take a look at the settings. First, I got to turn down the volume here a little bit. So we might as well start with the audio volume settings here. We have a master volume, music volume, sound effects volume, and character volume. It's nice that we have multiple sliders. Let's go over to the display. DLSS for those folks that want that. Motion blur, turning that off. I don't like motion blur. We're going to turn off VSync as well. PS no limit. Looks like this goes from... I'm in borderless now. Let's see here. Windowed. Oh, well, let me see. I was wanting to see how wide the resolution went, but our FOV slider, let's turn it up a little bit. And then our brightness slider there. On the graphic side, we have the normal, I believe. I don't know if this is Unity or not, but it's kind of the standard, you know, epic, medium, high, low, all that jazz. So I would think this is probably a Unity title. You can change your keybinds as well as your keyboard type. Sprint mode, tap hold, aim mode. All right, wonderful. All right, yeah, all that looks good. Gamepad, if you want to use a gamepad, there are your controls. And our game here, English. Camera bobbing, I guess if when you're running, the camera will move. Good for having that on and off, just in case motion sickness for people. Camera shake. We'll keep the tutorials on for now. Let's see what we can do here. We can set up a different character. All right, let's do a character here. Gender, male, female. We will be a dude. Head. Change our age here. Change our skin tone. We can give ourselves some scars. There's the John Locke scar. Ooh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Can I change my hairdo? Oh, yes, I can. We have 15 pages. Head height, forehead. So we do have a decent number of things we can do here. All right, hair color. Can we get some long hair? We don't have any long hair. Guess we could have our hair back in a ponytail. Hat. Oh, of course. That'll work too. Put a hat on. Oh yeah, there we go. You have to understand that I'm a Texan. I was born in Texas. So there we go. Ears height, ears width. Beard. I actually have a reddish beard. I know it's kind of weird. Ah, interesting. That's like, I mean, that's the Obi-Wan Kenobi beard. So why wouldn't I wear the Obi-Wan Kenobi beard? It's like the Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi beard. Mustachio color. That's it. What was the color I used for that? Yeah. Okay. All right, we're playing as a wizened Obi-Wan Kenobi apparently. Cheek height. Give us some cheekbone brows. All right, you know what? There we go. We'll change it up. Usually I try and make it as me, but this time we're basically making ourselves into a Obi-Wan Kenobi. Eye color. I don't know what color his eyes are. Oh well. We'll go with blue. Red eyes? Nah. It's not a Sith. eyeliner color. No, thank you. Let's go with none. He has like hollow looking eyes, dude. Holy cow. Bleeding eyes. All right. Eyeshadow, turn that off. Lip art, turn that off. Facial art. All right, so we can do some tattooing. All right. Okay. I guess we should get rid of the... It's Obi-Wan after he got out of a really bad fight. There we go. Let's make him a little more buff. Oh, that looks great. Is as if Obi-Wan was Indiana Jones. Excellent. Okay, there we go. We got our guys. Go back. All right, just making sure it's saved. New game.
Sometimes the spirit of adventure beckons so much it's pointless to resist it. Some people find enough courage to get on a train and head off into outer space. No. Also no. Wrong
Area
again.
51.
These are all wrong stories. Ah, there it is, the forest. This train was passing through impenetrable, dense forests. However, that was not an aimless journey, but a long way up here, right into the heart of the endless snowy nowhere. A perfect place for those who prefer tranquility, silence, and minus 45 degrees outside the window.
Ooh. That is
The man who made off into this palace
Minnesota
of silence,
temperatures.
The engineer. He'll be here on watch duty for many long and cold months, until the next lucky guy strides in to replace him. If one comes through at all, of course. But there's no need to feel sorry for him. Although the terrain is wild, there's plenty to see and do around here, especially if you're curious enough. Fortunately for my story, engineers are almost always inquisitive and attentive. These people notice things that elude the average person.
All right. Look closely.
And everything would have been fine in this adventure if the blizzard had not started at the wrong time. The chilly wind blew the engineer off the trail, which he immediately lost sight of. His fingers instantly turned into ice like everything else around him. The last hope of salvation, a map of the terrain, treacherously slipped out of his hands.
No.
Luckily, the video's timing didn't allow the engineer to suffer for long. All of a sudden, in the middle of snowy nowhere, it appeared. A door to... Where to, by the way? The building didn't seem to be on the engineer's maps.
Knock, knock.
Anybody home? This is how it all usually starts.
All right.
In that strange hut, there was nothing. No people, no warmth, only darkness.
Okay. WASD. Jump. Control. Crouch. Sprint. E to interact. Train. Change these controlled in the settings. All right. Wonderful. Okay. I was hoping to pick it up, not just turn it on and off. What's that? A little miniature train. Okay. Turn on a light. There we go.
If I were you, I'd look for a key. Or something that looks like a key. Maybe just something heavy.
Yeah, exactly. It is quite dark. That gives us a little bit of light. And that's a little more light. That's not heavy enough to open anything.
Well, I don't think that's going to help.
Oh, really? It's a coffee cup. That'll help incredibly.
A heavy blunt object. Gotta grab it.
That might work. I have a Pip-Boy without the screen. Wonderful. Open the fuse box.
I'm afraid there's nothing left to fix with a hammer. Any other ideas?
Could just spin dials. See? Oh, they're fuses, not dials. Apparently we know how to fix a fuse. That's what the hammer's for.
Oh, and so my glorious hero, having passed all the hardships of his watch, finally obtains a light in order to notice something strange on the table?
Throw the switch. Oops. Oh, way to panic. Those have runes on them, or it looks like runes. Oh, ow, ow. Wonderful. We have another game that has the Subnautica get hit in the face by something. Start of the game. I'm all for it.
You all right? Oh, you're finally awake. A typical day on watch, huh?
Not quite sure what that type of creature is. I see glowies out there.
Well, this might come in handy.
What might come in handy? Moving in the void. All right, there is no gravity in the void. Jump off the train and head in the desired direction to move. Hold F to quickly pull up to the train on the rope, and then climb it yourself by controlling your character. The area around the train gives you a bonus to swimming speed in the void, so you can move close to it almost without lagging behind. Gotcha. Oh, that's so kind of weird. Can I get that? Yes. Diary. The diary stores active quests as well as collected information. There we go. Open the diary, hit J. Wow. Kind of cool. Hang on a second. Oh, that makes me go faster. Okay. Anything else? Hang on. What's that? There's something else that was up here. Alright, so we're kind of like swimming around in the void. Can't go that far, so assuming we move ourselves with the trolley handle. Open the diary, J. Beginning. Sometimes a coincidence can happen. Sorry, sometimes a coincidence can open the door to a new destiny, one where you have to start all over again. We did open the diary. And we closed the diary.
Such an inventive mind wouldn't have any trouble figuring out the mechanism of a simple trolley.
It's these. Turn off the brake. That's a transmission handle.
Well, pretty much. Try pulling the other lever.
There we go. Alright, forward, brake off. Oh, I don't actually have to use the handles. Okay.
Just slowly.
Oh, I can.
That's a useful book you've picked up. Is the author some kind of scientist or inventor? I hope he's not too upset that we stole his train. That
Speed up the trolley. Press E during the minigame. Okay, B. Need to build a research table. Arm B is the crafting. We can rotate it. All right, it snaps. Okay. There we go. Research the smelter tech. Interacts. Select the blueprints for a smelter. Container would be nice as well, but I guess we need actual material for that. Ah, researching right away. I love it. All right. We need some stuff for that, so let's build a smelter then. Guess that's the next step. All right. There we go. We now have a smelter. All right. Please note that certain workbenches may require fuel to create an item. To do so, fill the workbench furnace with various fuels. However, keep in mind that only one type of fuel can be used at a time. Once a fuel resource is added to the workbench, it is blocked and cannot be used again. Additionally, there will be recipes that require workers' happiness to create at a later point. All right. Create recipe. Bars. An iron bar requires some scrap metal. All right, so we need some scrap metal. We need another 2 pieces of scrap. There you go. Looks like some more scrap up here. Oh, that's ice. Interesting. Great. We're going to make an iron bar. No fuel. Fuel. Let's put some wood in there. We need 3. Really? Okay. I thought I put that in there. Great. All right, so we have grabbed. There we go. Grab it. We got an iron bar now. Research a container. There we go. Container being researched. Escape. Build container. I'll be able to store stuff. Also gonna need a bigger boat, as it were. Boat train. It requires wood and that another iron bar. So we actually need to make more iron bars. All right. Let's keep going then. All right. While that's going, we will put a chunk of wood in there. Nice. It turns off the smelter when we're not using it. That's nice. All right, open. Wow, it only stores 4 things? Well, okay. I'm sure there are probably going to be people that speed run this thing. I'm going to explore a lot of it. All right, let's go. Research a workbench. Okay. That requires another piece of metal. Need 1 more piece of scrap. Not quite close enough. Do I see any metal? All right, let's keep going. It's a very pretty game. And the frame rate has been rather solid. But we can't go... It's like we hit a checkpoint there. Use those things for little speed boosts. I get that from there? No. I don't know how much more of it we need, though. Ooh, we'll take that, though. N. Alright, it's not letting me build anything yet. That's fine. Great. Build that. Craft. Gonna need a little bit more wood here. Nope, still has another piece in there. Wonderful. There we go. Learning our... Oh, crap. Did I just make a... Oh, no. It says research table here. I thought I made another research table. I did make a workbench number 1. Requires 2 metal. All right. Do I have enough for that? 2 metal yet? Or at least 1 bar of metal? Yes. Let's keep moving. I am finding this thoroughly enjoyable. I'm doing all the stuff that I like doing. Crafting and looting. Crafting and looting and being happy with it. There's some scrap metal. I am losing that heart plus down there at the bottom. I guess I could look at, maybe there's stuff in my journal about it. Notes. Data on scientists, tutorial. Cosmetics. Also Q&E these. Okay. Let's go with a thing of the metal. And I'm going to try and eat some of this stuff. It said I could eat some of it. Alright, so ice. Use E. Alright. So it looks like the bottom bar is a food bar. Interesting. Alright. Okay, B. The lab. We're running out of room on this thing. I wonder if we can expand our train. I mean, I'm assuming yes. All right, we need another spring and another piece of copper. That's what I figured. And we can make both of them. Wonderful. All right, let's keep going. And we will make a thing of copper. Grab some food. Ran into my train. Yep. Hang on a second. I thought there was something up there. There is. Whenever you're like right over the ship, you kind of land, or not the ship, the train. The space train. There we go. Lab is now made. Research and build container rack 1. I'm not going to get that, am I? Oh, there, okay, we got it. Do a little more wood. This time we will make the bolts instead of the spring. Yep. Craft. Grab. Moving buildings. You can move any object you've built on the train. To do this, grab the hammer. Press G while looking at the object. Well, I can move anything. Like I can even move. I can't move the brake or the transmission. Okay. All right. Stick that one right there. Okay. Move any container to... We can move a container to the rack? Oh, hang on a second. I didn't even read that part. Alright, so let's put you right there. You will put right... I mean, it is a container rack. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Move forward. Moving forward. Can I make a new container? What is it to make a new container? It is... Alright. Quite a bit of scrap up here. Oh, come on. Yeah, we got it. Go. More stuff. Ooh, there was something back here we missed. Whee! I love that. All right, we'll keep moving. Oh, look at that. Now I have 2 boxes. Now I have 2 boxes. All right, we'll store that. Store more ice. Guess I can store this extra spring. $5X. Now we're really moving. Oh, oh, whoa. We got something up ahead. Looks like a gate. Excellent. So that must be our tutorial level. Did go a little bit longer than I was expecting, but this is a great game. I am loving this so far. Yeah, I am all about this. This game is definitely going on my list of games to purchase and play probably on the channel. So yeah, this is a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, frames dropped a little bit there.
To be greeted with balloons and fanfare, but where is everybody?
Sneak in.
I'd tell you what to do about it, but I have no idea.
What's a button we hit again for, like, scanning things? I'm gonna keep going to the end of this. Because why not, right? Alright, so a little tutorial on movements. I like that it's not just all that, you know, going from gate to gate or whatever it is. We're in a you know, definite first person session here. Oh, I can tether myself to anything. Interesting. I mean, it said I was going to sneak. I don't feel like I'm being ultra sneaky. Oh, haha. I didn't even know that I was supposed to be doing a jumping puzzle. I was just jumping on boxes. Ow.
Poor thing. Well, the goddesses of time and fate can't weave a long life path for everyone. Well, at least he won't be needing the revolver anymore.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know. This kind of has... I think it's the art style. But the art style is giving me Bioshock vibes. Which I am all about. Like, well, half Bioshock, half Fallout. You know? All about this.
Who do you think this skeleton was? So many diagrams on the table. He's probably some kind of designer. Well, used to be.
Weak secondary weapon with an infinite supply of power and ammo. Wonderful. Shoot. ADS. Reload. Equip. Alright. Gonna take that.
He left the combination of the safe right out in the open. That was a great idea. But don't ever do the same thing, okay?
Did he? I didn't even see it. Is that what I picked up? Guess so.
I got an idea. We're gonna need those parts soon.
All right. Question is, oh, there we go. Can our hammer bust through this? Oh, I just walked into it. I was like, oh, maybe I can use a hammer to break it. No, no, you just walk through it. That's all. Just lower the shoulder and through you go. Ooh, coffee.
Now about my brilliant idea and the details. The console on the platform looks suspiciously similar to the device in the blueprints. It was mentioned there in the train upgrade paragraph.
Train upgrade paragraph. Interact. All right, so locomotive. What was I supposed to do? It said upgrade the locomotive of your train using the building council. Each subsequent improvement requires more resources. Gotcha. All right. Okay, we can move around it. Wagon platforms. Transmission handle. I don't want to disassemble anything. Build a module. Horn. Upgrade wagon. Requires... Oh, hold it down. Gotcha.
Truly an engineer.
Nice. All right. Build a module. A horn. Nope, we already got all that stuff. Okay. Add wagon. Not enough resources. Okay. Well, we expanded our locomotive a little bit, I guess. Expanding the locomotive. Upgrade the platform of your train locomotive using the building council at the depot. Each subsequent improvement requires more resources. Right. We read that. Leaving the depot. Release a train from the brakes to leave the depot. Warning: the action is irreversible. All items left here will be destroyed. I think we got everything. Is there anything else we can do? We can't put a wagon. We don't have whatever that is. We don't have enough resources to upgrade the wagon. 2 and 2. Can we make pistons? I can make gears. Can't make pistons, though. Unless we can research that. Nope. Alright. It looks like it's going to be it. Okay. Let's go. Release the train from the brakes. Yes, we did that. New path number 2. Move forward. All right. Well, this is going to be where we leave it today, guys. I love this. This hits all the right, all the right buttons for me. Crafting, looting. Apparently we got combat. Whoa. Alright. Keep that guy away from us. I don't know if he was bad or not. He might have been a bigger one of those, but he was growling, or she was growling, or it was growling. But anyways, yeah. Looting, crafting, combat. Great art style. A great little theme. This train that just... It's an on-rails game. Literally, like I said, it has a very... Very much, it's like a cross between Fallout and BioShock in the art style, so I'm all about this. This one is going on my list of games to definitely get at some point and probably play later on in the channel. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first look at the demo of this game. I hope you guys have thoughts on whether or not you want to try this or not. That's the whole objective of this series. So you all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you next Sunday where we'll be covering another game. See ya. Goodbye. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. You guys are what makes this channel grow. So hit that notification bell and you'll be notified whenever I post something new or go live. And please always remember to bring it no matter what you do.